Cheeky Sport on Rinse.
Alright, you are now tuned into Rinse FM and this is Cheeky Sport. You with myself, Big J.
You Cheeky Sport Ack.
Oh, and it's me, Relegation Jack.
Alright, I can't really hear us.
I thought you were going to say Love Island. I thought you were going to say Love Island Jack.
Love Island Jack, yeah.
Love Island Jack.
2021, I'm going to be on there.
By the way, is it Caroline Flack who's doing it?
No, she got kicked off for personal reasons.
Hey, listen guys though, make sure you guys follow at Jack F Benton. Fenton.
Make sure you follow Jack F Benton.
Did I mess it up?
Jack B. Funny F.
Jack B. Fenton.
Yeah, Jack B. Fenton. Yeah. Jack F. Benton.
So I literally switched around the F and the B, completely got it wrong. Man's done that. I can't read my bedroom's name. I've done that. I said to you, man, I don't know what it is. I can't. I didn't even know I couldn't read until recently. It's absolutely peak. All right, yeah.
But yeah, check his stories.
Yeah, check his stories because he always go through the Love Island stories and that, innit? But obviously, I know there's bare man like, man, don't watch Love Island, man, watches football. So let's talk about football, everything that's been happening within the game.
That was a great sell, by the way.
They are going to be there.
No.
I know these not, innit? Like, no, I want to hear that.
I heard there's a Fed on there. No, I ain't going to watch that. I ain't watching that. I ain't watching no
I don't
Fed.
want to see no buff things in bikini. I want to know about money.
I want to see Bear Grimes. I want to see Bear Grimes sets.
I want to see Bear Grimes. Chinging slash. Basically, I wanted to kind of start with the Aguero thing. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Aguero obviously beat the record. You know, what everyone keeps talking about is like Henry's record, most hat tricks in the league.
Yeah, he's
12 hat tricks, like most goals for a foreign player within the league.
Been there for what, 9 years?
9 years. But you know what it is? I've always said Aguero's like my guy, innit?
Like sometimes you forget like he's top 5 all-time goal scorers in the league. Premier League.
Mad.
That's mad.
And he will most likely finish in the top 3.
And what I rate about him is that he's like, with Aguero, he's the sort of player who can play with 2 or 3 other attackers. He'll score 3, the others won't even score. And it's not because Aguero's greedy. Yeah. It's just that he takes his chances.
Do you know what
That's the difference.
Do you know what I was going to say? Which is like, I know everyone's been doing the Henry Aguero comparisons, yeah? Do you know what used to be funny about Aguero before? He seemed like such a lazy striker. Yeah. Like you could not see him for the first half, and then the second half he'll come and bang 2 goals.
But it's nonchalance.
He's
nonchalance. It's like Berbatov.
Yeah.
But do you not think Henry had a bit of that as well?
Of course.
I ain't never seen Henry chat back.
But Henry could drive in the ball. He could dribble.
Yeah.
Best stuff. He had a lot of flair.
It's true.
But you see with Aguero, for me, he's just very unassuming. Does his job under the radar, and then you're suddenly like, what? He's 5th top goal scorer of all time.
But you know what?
And don't forget, this is the man we know who gets injured as well.
Yeah.
This is the man we know.
But he's had a lot of injury. Big injury.
But you know, that's why I said, like, I know this is probably a question you're about to ask about, like, Henry or Aguero, because obviously they're the 2 most.
It was his foreign.
The highest goal scorer, yeah. Like, and that's why I think Aguero just about edges it, because he's more selfless. Like, he like Henry had to almost they had to build a team around him, they had to always pass him the ball. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Whereas Aguero, he's playing in a team full of stars, which he's not always getting the ball. Don't get twisted. It's not like everyone looks up, oh, where's Aguero? And he's still scoring. Bro, he's coming.
Would you not argue then, if you're saying he's playing in a team with more stars, that it's easier for him to have reached that record?
It's a tough one though. Is it easier to reach a record with more stars, or is it easier if you're playing in a team where everyone passes the ball?
Which is essentially what Shearer did, and which is probably why he's done so well to get to that level and be number 1 by quite a fair amount of goals. Yeah, like 50 goals.
But I think by Shearer, the reason why he deserves so much respect is because he played for a team on a tier below. Yeah.
It was.
I don't want to hear anyone say like Newcastle. I know Newcastle were good, and I know Blackburn won the league, but Blackburn won the league like Leicester won the league. I know they spent a lot of money, but even when they won the league, the year after they weren't on the levels of Man United. Yeah. Their team was not on the levels. They had
Champions League and it just didn't.
Yeah, they weren't on the levels. So what Shearer's done, bro, put respect, because you got to realize, bro, Aguero's still about another 70 goals or 80 goals behind Shearer, you know.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's mad.
But that makes me think, like, how many more seasons will he spend at City? Because I would like
not enough. Got my 2021.
Not enough. He ain't, bro.
Not to surpass Shearer, but to maybe try and get second place.
No. I think he said he's gone. He's gone after
this season.
Yeah, not
Or
this
the one
season.
after?
End of next season. Yeah.
Because
Well,
Silva's going this season and Fernandinho. So them two are going.
But you're right though. He
Aguero
sort of was. Ever since he's been there, there's always been a star ahead of him a lot of the time. So Yaya Toure was the big star for a long time.
course.
You've got Kevin De Bruyne now.
Yeah, of course.
And so
But he's always done the job. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing,
Whether
like-
it was him and Negredo or him and Dzeko
or him and Balotelli
whoever. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really, him and Jesus or whoever he's with, or Sterling.
It's true.
Aguero will get you the goals. I just wanted to be clear though, because he said something about Aguero. He feels like Aguero's more selfless, but Henry gets a lot of assists.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I wanted to make sure that
100%.
that
true.
He does, and
Do
to
you
be
know what?
fair, that's what I respect, because if you talk about goal contributions together, Henry has actually done a better
he's
job.
done mad. Yeah.
And Henry just had a little bit more flair to it. Like he had a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did we send that thing in the group chat where it was like it put all the Premier League teams and it was like their killer striker, and it was like basically the team that scores the most goals against that team.
I've seen that. I can't remember
Bro,
what group
Aguero had like 6 teams where man scored like 6 or more goals against
yeah.
that one team. Like it was absolutely mad. Like I was like, raw. Like Aguero is.
Let me tell you, the only.
It don't matter who he's facing. Like
Do you know why it's tough, this one? Because we've grown up watching Henry, so we have a very different perception to him than we would to Aguero. So a lot of people that we talk to and we hang around who are similar age to us, it's hard for us to gauge it because we've grown up in an era where Henry was just like
He's the king.
He was the king, bro.
That drag on the wing. Remember when he used to drag the ball? Like,
bro, he was.
bro, Bearman was trying to copy that.
You know,
When
when
he
he
used to
did-
drag it.
you know the fake pass where he used to go bang like
Yeah.
that. Make it
Yeah.
look like he's passing one way.
what annoyed me is that about him.
Hey fam, hey.
Bro, he was level.
Bro, even when he was in La Liga, yeah, he should have. They signed him on a minimum release clause. He got
16 M's, wasn't it?
Bro,
Something
something
like that.
stupid
Yeah,
like
something
that.
ridiculous.
And Man United was going to put in a bid for him, and then
That would never have happened though.
Bro, he would have got no. But what do you mean by that? Man
I don't
United was
think he
a
would
bigger
have
club.
gone. I don't think he would have gone.
Bro,
man.
Man United. This was Alex Ferguson's Man United, you know.
No, I understand that, but bear in mind,
That's
Arsenal
right,
just got.
But
a
either way,
Champions League final.
yeah, he didn't come anyway. But listen, I think the only player in this era that we're gonna see who's gonna challenge them sort of levels is Harry Kane in terms of goals.
Yeah.
Because Harry Kane's 6 years younger than him, and he's got 100. I just checked. He's got 108 goals.
Yeah, he can do that easy. But
And
again,
Harry Kane gets injured all the time as well.
Yeah.
Harry Kane's another player that I think when years to come, we will realise that, bro, man went banged out.
That's the problem,
almost every
'cause
single year.
a lot of the
But
time-
you don't get the respect.
No, he does.
No,
Man,
from no. But I think from a press perspective, but I think on Mandem's on us speaking,
the man
we don't respect Kane.
They don't
like
respect
that.
Kane like
Because he
that.
hasn't got the
It's
tech.
true.
He don't because he doesn't
I
have
think
tech.
man them
Bro,
rate.
like, even my housemates, bro. One of them's a Tottenham fan. Big up Gerardo. A lot of my housemates, they don't rate Kane like that because they feel like he peaked years ago. And I think that's
still-
rubbish.
he's still
I think
kinda
that's
young, though.
25 he's 25.
Yeah, but it's in like
25,
they
yeah.
feel like he's dropped down a level recently.
Oh, okay,
Not as in
okay.
like his peak was a few years ago.
Bro, I think
Whether
that-
he'll reach another peak is different.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
think he's reached the peak.
I think that World
okay.
Cup, that World Cup and that pressure just crushed him.
Bro,
like,
do you know what it is?
That
He
whole
was
time,
exhausted.
that whole season,
He was
and then the World
exhausted.
Cup.
He was very
He was-
tired.
Bro,
Even when he came back
bro,
and he was still
when I realised it was
Nations
the
League.
Colombia game, from that point onwards, I was like, he looks knackered.
tired. Definitely.
And they should have played.
Looks
Vardy was in the team for that semi-final? He was on the bench.
Was he?
sorry.
No.
Was
I
he?
thought he'd retired by then.
Did he retire? Who did we have on the
Retired
bench? Who was on? Who's the
Wait,
options?
was he?
Who's the
Was he?
options that we had?
Because we were all singing a Vardy song during the World Cup.
Because I swear, remember,
Vardy's
Kane
on fire.
wasn't supposed to play because he was too tired. But who was on our bench? I think it was Callum Wilson we had, and then was it? I swear it must have been
Might
Vardy.
have been Vardy,
Because
yeah.
Vardy retired after that World Cup.
Okay.
Because he didn't. Obviously, he thought, what's the point?
What's the point? I mean, yeah, okay.
But it's obviously it's probably a good.
You're right.
It's probably a good segue to say that Harry Kane's now out for what? 3 months.
100%.
Do you know
He's
what?
out. He's already had his operation. Actually.
I think it's a blessing in disguise for England.
What?
It's a blessing in disguise for England.
Why do you say
How
that?
do you say what?
Because he's as you say, he's been exhausted. He's had a bit of a break during the summer, but he's come straight back into the Tottenham side. I think a little break out is good for him, whether or not he's
to get his energy.
get his energy levels back and actually have the hunger again. Because
Oh, so
having a
mean
free
to be ready for Euro 2020.
yeah, it's like having a 3 or 4 month layoff. I understand.
You know, Tottenham fans don't care about Euros, mate.
Yeah, but I don't care
want
about
their boy
Tottenham.
back.
No offense, I don't care about any other team apart from mine. So, and my teams are Fulham and England and Kazakhstan as well. So for me, I don't care. I want him to play well for England.
Yeah.
He can
fair
score
enough.
no goals for Tottenham as long as he bangs in
Well,
goals for
I
England.
do definitely want to have an
No
English
offense
striker.
to Tottenham fans, but that's just the fact.
I do want to have an English striker conversation though, because certain man right now are moving mad. Yeah, but before we talk about some of the England strikers, let's just focus more on that Spurs and Liverpool game that we had this weekend. It was just a bit of
I
a lot
thought
of
it was
Spurs.
a dead game. It was
Well,
there were
yeah,
chances,
it's
but
weird. A lot of
I
Spurs
was
was
like, there's periods in the game. I was like, what am I watching?
I just think, look, I think when I looked at it, I
Was
thought,
it? Yeah.
I thought the
felt
game.
like, I don't know. I thought it was all.
It was good. Like,
Nah, but you
that
know,
second
I
half
ain't gonna lie,
was-
bro, don't
Obviously,
get
I
too-
wanted Liverpool to lose, so I was like, this is definitely they're gonna definitely lose this game. They're
Yeah,
not
but-
gonna
but-
miss that.
But don't get twisted though. Like sometimes games are more exciting just because we want to see big
Action,
teams. But
yeah.
the truth is, if you step back, it was actually a boring game.
It was a boring game.
It was.
But that's the thing. There's a hype around a big game like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, it does end up letting you down. Like apart from this season, there's been a lot of big games that have like done well, like your Liverpool, Man City, and stuff like that. But for me, it looked like Tottenham didn't want to get an equaliser.
Bro,
The amount of chances they missed.
best, yeah.
But shout out their centre back. What's his name again?
You mean right back?
yeah.
So Tanga.
Tanganga
Yeah.
I don't want to.
The guy, what he got his name? Yeah.
Let me.
You don't want to do a Benton,
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to do a Jermaine.
Man is shooting up the social media, bro. He had 9K followers before that game.
The Daniel
Man,
James
shooting
effect.
up the thing now. Bro, he's becoming a star, but you know what?
Tanganga, yeah, I was correct.
Tanganga,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tanganga. But ratings to him though, because he had to play against obviously the guy who Jermaine loves so much, Mane. He had to play.
Bro, it's a hard game to chuck your, your
Mane and Bernabeu are going to do album called African Giant too. I can't wait. Mane is
Salah on the feature as well.
But I'm so upset that Mane is up. God, do you think he's mad baby? But anyway.
Bro, man. Big up Joel. Oh, not anymore.
Bro,
no,
the maddest thing, the maddest thing is,
Joel's going to come with your thing.
bro, the maddest thing is that the three, obviously the top three African players though, all of them are on smoke at the moment still in the Premier League.
Who you talking about?
No, Mahrez, Salah.
Mahrez
is
Mane.
on smoke. Like, low key, he's just come out of nowhere and start peppering.
Smoke.
Bro.
This season's been Mahrez's season.
Trust.
Yeah, but on a low. He
wants Sonny to know. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you what, Mahrez's hairline, crispy.
But wait, hold on.
Crispy.
But Mane, going back to Mane though, because I know that we posted something earlier today about.
Knowing you, like, it's probably like, is Mane the best player of all time?
Now, have you not seen it? Have you not seen the post? No,
you lot love triggering people.
The post was you have to choose one out of Bale and Mbappe.
Full, yeah. If they're all fit and on form, yeah?
Yeah.
All fit and on form. Neymar, Mbappe, Mane or Bale.
Bro, Polo.
Bale.
Hey, shout out to Polo who said Bale.
Bale, you're out.
Bro, what's...
Or is that your Bridget Polo?
Bro, Polo said Bale.
I was like, right.
No.
But Bale's not even in my thought pattern. He's gone.
I said Mane.
Nah, it's not Mane. Mane comes first, bro. Come on, bro.
Do you know what? I was
that's
watching
my-
a bit
that's
of
my-
the,
bro, do you know
I was
what
watching a
Neymar
bit of the
is?
Monaco game last night. The way Neymar glides on
Bro,
the
do you
ball.
know who Neymar is? Bro, come on. Bro.
Listen, you see, can I tell you something? Neymar, you would have been asking me who Neymar is yet for so many years. I just was looking at him like, is this your king? That guy's not it, fam. I don't care what no one
his trim's
says.
a bit mad at the moment as well. Have you seen
Oh,
his trim?
dead trim,
Bro,
dead
the
beard.
smoke,
Like Guinness.
Moving to his
I'm not even
mum.
trying to get cancelled.
Moving to his mum all the time. His sister.
Nah,
Bro, no.
Hey, listen. Them translations on the captions. I didn't write them.
If
I didn't write them.
If I speak,
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. But I'm going to speak.
No, I don't know. I don't really. For some reason, I'm just not a big Neymar fan. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
I don't know what it is with me and certain footballers. I don't.
Is it the personality? Is that what gets you?
I
And
know
his
it sounds dumb.
inconsistencies
It's the
and-
inconsistencies. It's like I just sometimes I just don't feel like he's clutch enough. I
can't answer that
I
question.
get they all can technically do a job. I just fam. I just like.
But I guess,
football a bit boring.
but Mbappe you rate, obviously.
I rate Mbappe, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick him.
That
yet.
again, I
I'll
wouldn't
Mane
pick
over him.
Mbappe though.
Bro, let's see this year in the Champions
A
League.
lot of man was. I would pick Neymar.
Bro, all I'm saying, who's PSG got in the Champions League?
They have got.
I don't even know.
Is it Dortmund? Or something?
Might be Dortmund, yeah. Let me double check.
But let me just say, shout out to Firmino, bro. That touch and that goal.
Bro, he sent that Tanganga for breakfast.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, that
He's like, little man, sit down.
But
Let's
I mean,
go.
you know,
That's
the
what he
man,
done.
the man
He
is
was rude.
the man is thing is Firmino don't even score a lot of goals, but obviously he just
Yeah, they got PSG. They got PSG.
Yeah, but when you need it, when
Dortmund,
you-
sorry.
Dortmund, yeah. But when they need it, your memory's mad. When they need it, it's like obviously Firmino's always gonna. If you need Firmino, he'll do the job. He'll score.
Yeah.
Trust me. If you need him,
who was it that you? It was you that was cussing.
No.
Yeah, well,
I didn't.
No, it's
I remember
Chris,
the
Chris,
stat. You brought out the stat. It's like he's only scored 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
No. Do you know
yeah.
why I said that? Because people were saying, I said it on goal scoring. Yeah, I'm not talking about striker as a goal scorer. Obviously, as a goal scorer, he's not that prolific. That's a fact. It's like Drogba. Yeah. Drogba wasn't prolific, but he done more for the team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the time.
Can I say one thing as well? Yeah.
That's why I hate it when they. So yeah, go on.
No. Carry on.
That's why I hate when people talk about Drogba and they go, "Well, he didn't even score that many goals, bro." The fact we remember Drogba in the way he was, there's a reason behind that.
Word.
Bro, people don't realize.
They don't realize what he did for Chelsea.
People don't realize that. Again, Sheffield United, we talk about it all the time. McGoldrick, he doesn't even
He ain't
score.
scored.
He
ain't scored, exactly,
He don't score. And when he comes off, standing ovation. They give him
he works his
bro.
ass.
I think he scored 1 goal this season or something.
Bro,
They give him a standing ovation when man comes off.
Is the typical championship striker. Do you know what I mean? Like mixed race, you bald.
bro.
Probably does garage. Probably does garage.
Come back, me.
McGoldrick,
pine chips, and
he's definitely got a gold chain. You know
Straight.
them Cuban link gold chains.
Straight. McDonald's on the side.
What, matching bracelet?
You know them thick ones. But like with bare space in the middle of the bracelet.
Bro, do you know what?
Big chops, bro.
Do you know what a dream scenario is to be a striker who has no pressure scoring goals?
Shane Long, and Shane Long.
Bro, imagine man doesn't have to score any goals and I'm still getting.
Bro, he's like Shane Long. Every time I see Shane Long on Match of the Day, guys like, and it's been 2 years since Shane Long has scored at the St Mary's ground. And I'm just there like Shane Long scores, it's disallowed for VAR. You're just there like, this brother, he cannot catch a break.
No break.
Poor guy, you see him in the interview and he's like, I really tried to score today. But it's just not working for me right now.
Hey. Then you got man like Danny Ings who just can't stop.
Shout out Danny Ings.
Danny Ings.
No.
Danny Ings looks so fast now.
You see Danny Ings? Drug test him, because I don't think you lot are drug testing him after the game.
Bro, man came from. I think there was a point when him and Charlie Austin played for. I swear it was him and Charlie Austin that played for Liverpool and they were on the bench. Was it Austin?
Nah, Austin never played for
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
No, it wasn't Austin. Who was it? It was
Ricky Lambert.
That's it. Ricky Lambert and Danny Ings, yeah? And Danny Ings was finished. He had a big injury and he was finished.
Because when he was at Burnley originally, he was peppering.
Bro, I think he scored 4 and 5. Or something like that. It's mad.
Yeah. What this season?
No, in the last 5 games.
No. He scored more than that. I think he's like
Bro, he scored like 10 and 10. His record at the moment is
like every week I'm like, shall I bring him in to fantasy? And then I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna score against Leicester.
Then he bangs again.
Goal.
I'm not gonna lie. He's actually been funny. I just find it funny sometimes because football's just a weird. It's football. Fam, you see, like coming on here and talking to you lot about football and we chill and we bust joke. Bro, football's just it don't make sense half the time. To me.
Do you know how many goals he's got this season? Wait, let me show you because
it's actually gonna make you. Fam, he keeps banging. Like every time I look up, it's like, oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Danny Ings has got 14 Premier League goals this season.
I'm not gonna lie.
14.
So like same as that Aubameyang.
He's got more than Abraham.
Bro.
Same as Aubameyang. Same as Rashford.
Bro,
the only one that's got more is Vardy.
Bro, and he's got how many?
Vardy's got 17, and then
deep that, bro. We're in January, and Vardy has 17 Premier League goals.
And he's been out with his.
I swear last season the top goal scorer had like 23 or something, 24, something mad.
Oh yeah.
Who was
bro?
Aubameyang. Apparently it was Aubameyang that won it. According to all the Arsenal fans, but there was 2 other guys that won it. Was it Mane and Salah?
Yeah, all joint. Yeah,
bro. 17 goals already in the Premier League.
That's mad, you know.
That's
mad.
mad.
You know, it's quite encouraging. The top 5 goal scorers, 4 of them are English.
No, that's what I wanted to. That's what I was.
That's
what I was saying. So let me bring that back to my conversation about. Bring it back. No, because we were talking about Harry Kane.
As always, we just sidetracked and just like ended up cussing McGoldrick.
Yeah, randomly. And now we're back on English strikers. Obviously, we'll talk about the English strikers and just how healthy it is right now. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you got Tammy, you got Rashford, you got Ings, you got Vardy,
Abraham. Yeah, sorry, Tammy.
Yeah.
Kane as well. He's like 8th.
You see what I mean? Like
there's 5 strikers.
In terms of that, and then even if you're thinking about youngsters, then you still got Greenwood, who obviously scored again this weekend.
Yeah.
So where do you think the weakness
Callum
is
Wilson
in that
he's
team?
the weakness in what?
In the England setup then. through the midfield, innit? Centre
and
midfield.
Centre midfield, but
even centre back as well.
Because centre midfield, I just think like there's a lot of players, maybe players like Grealish.
I was about to say
Grealish.
Maguire, but you know why Maguire?
I remember I told you about his actual worth back in the day.
Who?
In August.
Who?
Maguire. You lot were like AEMs.
Nah, but
he's
it's
worth
still,
what he's
it's still early
paid.
days.
It's still early days, but hey, fam,
allow it, man.
it's looking people.
You know what I mean?
No, you know the man.
It's still early days, but he's having a shocking
him and
season.
Phil Jones,
I'm not
bro,
gonna lie. The thing that baffles me the most is how he somehow become captain of the whole club.
Yeah.
Bro, man leading
Bro,
the team out every week.
Even he's confused. Remember he got the badge against, was it away at Alkmaar?
Yeah, I remember he was
And
trying to give it away. He was like, oh, I think
no, but he's there. But even when he was like asked after the game, he looks surprised.
He doesn't. Oh
yeah,
come
I'm
across
really
like. He don't come across like a loud sort of centre.
No, do you know
or have any personality at all.
You know, listen. I wanted to do this social joke here on the CheekySport Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us at CheekySport Insta. But I didn't.
You would say cheeky rot inter.
Cheeky rot inter. What? I'm in peak. You know, I can't say that. But bro, I wanted to do like a meme of like social smiling, and then at the top it's just bare violations. So it's like. He asked my girl for my number and I said, it's okay, he can have it. You know, like, there's bare, like, violations and that. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Was, like, because he violates himself on the camera, like.
Before we get on to that.
And you know the okay, go on.
Before we get on to that, sorry.
What was I going to say? I wanted to bring up something about Rashford. I saw a screenshot somewhere.
And big up Rashford for his goal scoring form.
You see Rashford.
No, don't try and do that. You don't like him, bro.
Give him his props because Rashi's doing his thing. I saw this record after 200 senior appearances. Cristiano Ronaldo, 47 goals, 41 assists. Thierry Henry, 50 goals and 11 assists. Marcus Rashford, 64 goals and 31 assists.
31 assists, you know. And you know
After
the
200 games.
Bro, you know
senior appearances. Bear in mind, I'm assuming they're talking about Sporting Lisbon and Monaco and.
Bro, let me tell you this,
Bro,
yeah. Let me
I'm
tell you
just
this.
putting it out there.
When I was in the barber shop, maybe in September or something, yeah.
Oh man, never listen to anyone in the barber
Nah,
shop.
listen, bro. I had some guy. In fact, there was 2 or 3 guys who found it so funny that I thought Rashford was even better, even on the same level as Tammy Abraham. Yeah, they were like, Rashford's a championship footballer. This guy bet me, bet me £100 that Rashford won't score 15 goals in all competitions this season.
And he's gone 14 already.
Right.
In the Premier League.
Mate,
he's probably got more in.
This is what I'm saying, bro. But my point is, why I brought this up is that at the start of the season, people had so little ratings of Rashford. They thought
Myself
he was a
included.
joke.
I'll be honest.
And people need to remember this guy, has played in a poor team. And you know something that annoys me?
He's carrying your team,
Because I know we're not talking about Man United now. We're going to move on, yeah? The thing that annoys me, I was going to use another word, yeah? More than anything, is put respect on David De Gea's name, yeah? Don't you people, you know when David De Gea was on the team sheet, yeah? Before the match started, people said, where's Romero? De Gea should be dropped. I'm thinking, like, De Gea, and I know this is coming out, it's hard to say this, yeah? But De Gea is actually Man United's greatest ever goalkeeper. He's actually better than...
Whoa.
He's better than
Schmeichel,
He's better than Schmeichel Van der Sar. And do you know why? You know why? What I'm gonna say. So the reality is, and in fact, for the viewers, the reason why I say that is because look at the team he's had to play with. Look at the defense he's had in front of him. Look who Van der Sar had. He had Vidic, Rio.
No, I hear you, but would you not?
You're not doing
being
this.
being
No, I'm
devil's
doing
ad-
it.
no,
We're
no.
not about to have a De Gea conversation.
Would you not
No,
say
I'm
that
just
it's
saying it.
also the goalkeeper's responsibility to make sure that he's back for on job? By the way he organises.
What? Who on job? Do you want me to reel off the names? What? Jones on job?
No. But I'm saying,
Bro,
like,
Jones-
yeah. But when you signed Jones, he was the next big thing.
Bro,
Yeah, Adam McCullough saying he's going to be the next John Terry.
Why? According to who? Was it David De Gea? According to David De Gea? No. That's it. So guys, let us know. We're gonna have a poll here.
Here we go.
We're gonna have a poll.
Shall I read it out now? Is it too early to read out the letter that I wrote for Marcus Rashford
Nah,
at the
don't
beginning
try
of the
it.
Nah, do
season?
you know what? I
Right.
think you should end on it. At the end.
No,
I write it.
Yeah.
Shall I read the letter?
That's not even a real letter. Let me see it. You just wrote that the other day, innit?
You're moving like Stan, bro. You're moving like Stan.
What?
This then. I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Man put it on his highlights. Man put it on his
Hey,
highlights.
Jamaica, the girl's gone dry. I'm wondering why. They pay you £100.
Do you remember when I put up on my story? Beginning of
No.
the season.
Bro, you lost hope for him though. You didn't have.
Bro, are you mad?
I don't remember this.
No, I think he's just being quiet.
Bro.
It was Martial. Bro, it was Martial that you wanted to.
I'm the other way.
Yeah, but you're moving like Chris, bro, right now.
I
told you.
No,
like 100
yeah.
things he
Fam,
said.
you know what it
I
is?
know.
That's why I haven't read the letter out. But you know what it is? Man loves the brother so much, yeah. I wrote a letter.
Why do you like him so much?
Bro, I don't know.
You see the picture of him in gigs? He's like, I've learned a lot from him and I'll continue to learn again. And then someone went, hey, Rashford, your brother's a good guy. Don't do him like that.
No. Why are you doing that?
I saw that thing. I was like, oh,
That's
man.
so bad.
Hey, we got Marcus Rashford's brother as well.
Yeah, hey, don't worry.
Let's gonna get beat. It's gonna get beat. But I'll tell you what though, yeah. You know what it is? You know, like
All right, you know.
I wrote bro like everyone in my group chat was getting on to me innit? You know what I'm gonna see?
What are people saying? Laughing
Hey, you see this
about
group
bro.
chat?
I wrote-
I still ain't been invited.
Guys, I wrote bro a letter. Do you know understand? I wrote that letter and put it on my group chat like bare chest. Cause I want man to know how much I think this boy is sick.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's just an attitude thing.
Do you know,
But
do you know that's like when you put that in? It's like when you put a song and everyone's like, nah, what is this?
Bro, bro, man,
What is this? Turn it off.
Nah, how come man
put this on?
Bro, I signed it yours faithfully.
Man
Big
put
J.
yours faithfully.
Yours
you know.
faithfully.
You put a little
Big J.
signature at the bottom as well.
Bro, I want
You put a kiss. You put a kiss.
Director of
I
Mercury
should've.
Records.
Next time I gotta put the
You
kiss
didn't
on
even
there.
put. You even at him. Did you even at him?
He put
Yeah, look.
Oh no, he put
an
he put an aubergine emoji at the end as well. And a little water.
Allow it.
The aubergine in the
100,
peach.
100.
100 aubergine, peach. that one is. Oh, the one like, hey, okay.
Nah, you're dumb.
You're disgusting.
You're dumb, Jack. Honestly.
I put an A-okay. Nah.
Is I know Jack sliding in bare DMs and.
Oh, hey, bro, you don't
Lines.
use emoji, man. They got hella emojis. Don't even need to touch the letters on the keypad. So she knows it's real.
Autocorrect. I just talked. Hey Siri, hey Siri, slide into this one.
Oh my days.
But no, yeah, going back to what were we talking about?
No,
Rashford.
we're talking about Rashford, but we're talking about England strikers.
It-
Like,
yeah.
England. It's a healthy.
It's healthy, but it's hard. It's hard to
To pick.
utilize it and pick it because for me, like everyone suits a specific system,
Word.
and I would love to like as much as I think Danny Ings is doing great. It's hard to like he has no international experience.
Of course.
And-
Danny Ings won't get anywhere
and
near
to-
the.
and
He won't. He
yeah.
won't. He won't. But it's just good to know.
Yeah, but Rashford has to start on the left, 100%.
He will start though.
Yeah, of course he will. Yeah, and I think Kane, if he's back fit,
Bro, the
will
front
start.
three is
Bro,
guaranteed. Sterling has to start as well.
bro, yeah, and Sterling, of course, on the right.
So Sancho won't start.
Yeah, but I think he's perfect to come on as an impact.
100%.
Perfect.
Sickest.
And-
Everyone
but-
thought that Sancho was gonna leave.
But you
in
know,
January,
the
but
only
no.
way that you can actually bring all of them in is if you do a 4-4-2, and then what happens is you have a right and left midfielder.
And just have
instead
two
of-
up top.
Then two up top.
I
That's
don't know
the
if
way.
I don't know if that works.
But
with
it won't
us,
work
though.
for Maine. It won't work for England.
But
But
do you know what?
4-4-2 is
I would
dead,
like.
come
I
out
think
4-4-2 is dead.
Hudson-Odoi. I don't think will make it.
Sadly, even though he scored this
Even though he
weekend,
scored.
was that his first Premier League goal? What a
Yeah,
feat.
yeah,
Apparently
yeah.
it is. Yeah,
Congratulations to him.
because he scored a lot in the Europa League and
Yeah.
I think FA Cup as well. It's good. It's promising because attacking wise, we've got a lot of options.
I think that's
bro.
all it is. When I look
Yeah.
at that DM area where where Henderson's got to sit and Dyer's got to sit and Winks.
That's where like Henderson starts me guaranteed.
Same for me too.
He's
For me
the
too.
he's
He's a big. He's a key.
bro, he's
a
the
key.
captain of the best.
He's
team
a
in the
key.
world.
Yeah,
You
he's
can't
a,
deny that.
100%. You got to put. It hates me, Brian. I don't even like to. Yeah.
So him and then who else? This is where it gets quite difficult for me because I don't.
What
think
that back line? Is it that back line?
No, the midfield, like the middle three. So in that attacking role, I'd like to see a Maddison or maybe a Grealish or I don't know who else is there. There's a few other brothers as well. hang on.
Grealish or I think Grealish or Madison is the one. I've been calling for Madison.
There's a-
for
Yeah,
Yeah, but who are they
ages.
playing currently? Like, I don't think Dele Alli should make the squad currently at the moment.
No, Dele Alli will make.
Yeah,
squad.
2 or 3
Right,
games
Dele
when
Alli's-
Mourinho came back and suddenly he looked like he was on smoke
No,
again.
Dele Alli over the course of the season, by the end of the season, he would have had more
That's
good
the thing,
games
though.
than bad.
That's the thing, though.
I don't know.
Jack. They always play like Henderson and Winks.
I don't
Or
know. I
Henderson
don't know
and
about
Dyer.
Winks, though, bro.
There's
Or
always
Dyer.
there's
Winks and
always
Dyer
it's
aren't
all-
levels for me,
Like
bro.
I know, but them two you always see
I
them.
mean,
two,
you know the thing with Winks.
because they don't want to make it so attacking.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
they
know. I
always
get that.
put- they
But I
always
feel like
put
there's got to be someone who can.
That,
Like who? Barkley?
I feel like we
Barkley.
need that creativity. so
Barkley,
it's
but
gotta
has he
be-
really been?
it's
Has he
gotta-
been playing that much with Chelsea?
not so much.
really.
No.
Not really.
But
he's there.
that's the weakness. There's no.
Who else is there? Who else is there in the centre mid? Because I feel like I'm missing someone.
No,
in
no.
my head, I'm missing someone. I don't know who.
I don't know. When
You're
you
not really missing. You're not really missing anyone. But
No, he is.
I'm definitely missing a centre mid. And someone's going to say in the comments like, I can't believe you didn't say
They didn't
that.
mention. Yeah, but it's just because everyone's like, for me, every time me and Akeem do the FA, I'm always like, why is it Maddison getting picked?
Trent starts right back. Don't care what anyone tells me. He's the best right back in the world. Facts. No one can chat to me. Defensively, he might be a bit shady. And then left back, we got Chilwell. Centre backs, Maguire and.
You're missing other notable people. You're missing Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking about. Ox.
Is it? Yeah.
I
wasn't really thinking about Ox.
I think he'd be great in the centre mid position.
Mason Mount.
He's more attacking mid though, isn't he? He's just in behind. So,
but I feel sorry for people like. Do you know who I feel sorry for?
I think Maddison should play.
I feel sorry for players like Tyrone Mings and Callum Wilson who play for teams that
Tyrone Mings will make the squad. He can do.
Yeah, but the truth is, like,
I wouldn't even be against him starting a centre back.
but their team. I know, but because their teams are getting battered week in, week out. Yeah,
it's hard to shine.
It's hard to shine, and
especially
it's like now I understand from like because Callum Wilson, for what he's done in the last 3 or 4 years. If he played for a big club, he'll be in.
I know, but he hasn't scored in a while. He ain't scored in a while, bro.
But remember, he don't play. Yeah, I know, I get that.
And then Danny, you could argue Danny Ings plays for an awful side as well.
No, but I get that. But even when he was scoring 2 or 3 every week, or 2 every week, he still wasn't getting played for England.
It's true.
So it's like, when do you ever get the opportunity? Like, do you know what I mean? Do you have to just play perfect every week?
Do you know why it's tough before a tournament? Because managers have their idea. They have an ideology and an idea of how they want to set up their team for a tournament. So
that's why the sad reality
unless you're outstanding anomaly that fits into a position that could be tampered with, then great. 100%. That's why Harry Kane is hard because he's a captain, the leader. Everything sort of revolves around in the top, and it's just like it's hard to bring someone.
And that's why I think the only positions up for grabs is probably the centre back
and centre mid.
Even one centre back because Harry Maguire will play.
Maguire will start.
He'll start. I think left back because there's that's not confirmed because I'm not going to say Luke Shaw can come back in, but. You never know. Left back,
unless they put like one of the right backs at left back or
and then the centre mid position. All the other positions are done. They're all done up. That's it.
Centre mid. I think there's still
room
for one centre mid.
Do you know what it is? For me, I'm just more excited that we've got a strong bench.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it's
there's
like,
players. I look at the bench and be like, he'll change the game.
Oh, let's bring on Ali. Let's bring on Sancho.
Bro, if we had Vardy, Vardy would be the best super sub we'd have.
Yeah, let's bring on Vardy. Like, we need more pace
it over the top. Boom, goal.
That's sick to know.
And you know what? That's the difference.
Hendo will find Vardy.
Yeah, of course he would.
Like, he'll find Vardy, and that's just like for me.
To be fair to Henderson,
like that's more important.
Everyone rips Henderson. His distribution has improved a lot.
It's mad. It's crazy.
A lot.
So. Yeah, I think for me that's more important. Obviously, I get it, the 11, I get it, but it's just that so many years I remember thinking, this is it. You know, sometimes you used to see the 11.
Would you argue Declan Rice in the middle?
He's having a tough season, man.
It is. It's a hard one.
But if he should be up there if he comes to form. But that's where it's going to be all about.
But he can do it though. Like if I see him, I'm not angry. Yeah, I'm not as angry as if when I like.
I don't think he's.
I think the only player that I see I get angry is probably Dyer.
Yeah, maybe not. Wings, not so much.
You know, another thing, people are saying maybe Jordan Pickford shouldn't be number 1 as well.
Yeah, people have been saying that, but who?
Was it Henderson?
Henderson for Sheffield United.
Yeah.
And then you got Nick Pope at Burnley.
But again, do you risk a goalkeeper before a major tournament? That's the thing.
I like Pickford. Though,
I like Pickford as well because I like his passion, his energy.
But Henderson is the next one coming up though. He's going to be good.
Yeah. He's what's his name? Dean Henderson.
Yeah, Dean Henderson. Yeah. He's going to be really
Yeah,
good.
how old is he? Is he quite young?
He's actually Man United's player. He's a Man United's keeper, but he's on loan.
I swear down.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. That's good to know that you got someone like that.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know? But either way, he's good.
But again, those are 3 solid keepers for me. Like I think Nick Pope's a great goalkeeper. A lot of people have been.
What happened to them other keepers as well?
Butland.
Butland.
Butland's been letting in goals for fun for Stoke in the Championship. There's one game I saw. I was like, wow. Like you fell off. Like you fell off.
And that's what I mean.
Bro,
that's what I'm trying to say. You can have a season, it's like mad, and then it's like
things ain't working.
And then a player that you were laughing at last week, all of a sudden they're firing. You're like,
it's true.
It's weird, man. Bro, I don't even like it, bro.
But it's hard. It must be hard.
Liverpool are running the show, bro. Liverpool, bro.
Bro, not just that. You know what I rate about Liverpool? Let me say what I rate about Liverpool, yeah?
What they say?
You know,
Klopp has the highest tally ever from 20 games over any manager ever.
Ever.
All European leagues.
20 wins.
Ever.
Bro,
20
I don't think we did it.
Bro,
They've dropped 2 points this whole season.
and who's that to? Man United. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
61,
That's the only team.
61 points or something out of 63.
It's
64.
ridiculous. It's
63, yeah.
it's beyond the joke. How
That's
that is.
dumb.
And wait, here's the maddest thing. The only game they've even lost in the last 12 months was that
City
shaky,
game.
and it was a shaky VAR goal.
Yeah.
Remember, it was that goal where it got cleared off the line, blah, blah, blah. That's the only game they've lost in 12 months.
And it was that was in, wasn't it? Or was it in?
It was in just by
Yeah.
it must have been about half a centimetre. It was in. That was it. But anyway, what I rate about Liverpool, bro,
football's
bro,
mad.
bro.
Come back. Let's be real here, yeah. Can I just say one thing? Because let's just on that Liverpool thing. If Liverpool are running away with the league like this, because if this was any other league, we would call it Donkey's League.
Of course.
Is that what our league's become?
No.
Nah, wait, hold on. What I will say,
Because I see Liverpool
Nah,
bad up teams in Europe like that.
no, but what I'll
I think
say,
anyone could bad up Barcelona for real.
bro. To be fair,
Without
they-
their two big
no, to be
players.
to be fair,
Salah and Firmino.
to be fair, Liverpool. I know they're European champions, but they have got batted up a few times in the group stage. Still,
But okay, Napoli they lost
With
against,
strong
that's it.
teams. With their
That's it,
strong
Napoli,
side players.
That's it. They've lost to Napoli.
no, and they drew. I swear, didn't they draw one game as well? Where
No,
they
that
just
was,
about
that was last year. That was last year.
What they didn't get, bro? They didn't win 5 and lose 1, did they? They had a
drew.
shaky
They
arm.
drew against Napoli, and I think they drew. And
They
lose.
definitely drew one more game. But anyway, either way,
Was it Salzburg?
I don't know.
It definitely worked.
Yeah,
there.
Salzburg, yeah. 'Cause
Was that
they-
away or home?
Either way. My point is, it's not like
They
they're
drew
cutting
one
up.
still. Yeah.
It's not like they're cutting up
Yeah,
teams
but-
in the
okay,
Champions
but
League as
bro,
well.
But bro, come on, like
Top of their
and you
group.
know,
No. My point is,
and they
just
do,
weird.
and they have rotated in
wait,
Champions League.
Wait, just to be clear, what I'm saying here, I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool. In fact, I'm saying Liverpool listen. From what I've seen, you know the maddest thing about it. When you even look at their bench, yeah, do you know what I rate about Klopp, bro? The way he's used that squad, bro. Shaqiri, Origi comes in, even
on the other day.
You know,
Bro,
Origi,
even Lallana.
Origi come on the other day.
You know-
twisted up 4 players. I was thinking.
you know, Origi. Let me just quickly before you move on. Origi, he's the best sub striker in the world.
How?
Because do you know why I say that?
He's supposed
Do
to
you
be
know why-
whack.
Do you know why I say that? Because he's happy to be on the bench. It seems it comes across that way.
No.
But
Klopp
when he
said, listen, all my players, if they're on the bench, they're on the bench. They're happy to be on the bench. He said it from like last season.
Because
the season
look
before
what
that.
he's done. He's come on, and the way he's conditioned his mentality to come on the pitch and actually come and score crucial goals for them, bro. Them 2 goals against Barcelona, they wouldn't have won the Champions League without him.
But
Don't forget that they would not have won the Champions League without Origi.
Yeah.
Facts.
And guess who was perfect at doing that before? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He was happy to come off the bench. Similar. No. I'm not even making it about.
Yeah, I know you mean
my,
though. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
my
it's
point.
true,
my
it's
my
true.
point is that that Klopp has obviously taken something that Alex Ferguson implemented because, bro, Man United had players back then which didn't mind sitting on the bench for years,
But
not even
one
weeks.
thing I'd
years.
even say,
Do you know what I'm saying? Bro,
But you know what
and Lallana, just to say quickly, Lallana,
His contract's up though.
bro, it doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is his contribution when these men come on, Shaqiri, because bro, when I see Shaqiri and bro, even Shaqiri came on after with 50 minutes to go, bro, I was thinking Shaqiri, you know, is not a joke. He's not a joke player.
Hey, you see
bro.
Shaqiri's hair transfer?
No,
I ain't seen it.
You not see his wig when he came on the pitch?
I
Nah, I didn't see it.
Bro, his whole thing is done.
I
Like,
ain't
it's
seen it.
completely changed.
I ain't even seen
He's
it.
going down the sides like big time. Now he's full like proper.
Is he? Yeah.
Bro,
Quick
he's
thing.
he's looking 5 years younger, mate.
Quick thing.
Yeah, no. Trust me, you lot. Some of you lot, comment below if you actually clocked it.
rate
When he
Shaqiri.
came on the pitch, I was watching it at my house with all my housemates. We were like,
bro.
I swear he's had a hair chop.
Yeah.
And he has. We looked
Is
up and you
it?
could see like in certain games. Yeah, but anyway,
But let me ask you, man, quickly. Where do you think Liverpool can go unbeaten? Realistically,
yes,
Be realistic.
yes.
But who's gonna stop them? Man?
I can't see.
Bro,
anyone
I'm not-
stopping
I
them.
was certain. I was so certain that they weren't gonna get the 60
Bro, I'm not
points,
gonna.
they were
I'm not
lose.
gonna lie.
The only team I can see them beating them is Man City at the
No,
Etihad.
no,
Oh, yeah, okay,
Listen,
that's the
listen,
only game.
Let me be real, yeah. Listen, my opinion of it is, like you said, Jack, I think about 20 minutes ago, anyone could beat anyone in the Premier League.
Of
yeah?
course, yeah.
So end of the day, I don't think I'm not gonna say Norwich is gonna beat them. Don't get it twisted. No disrespect to Norwich, but there are bare teams that could come out and beat them. I won't be surprised if Man United do something. Not maybe win, but maybe draw. They could take points off them, yeah. But I don't think it matters. That's my point. I don't think it matters if they don't have an
I don't think
unbeaten
you
record.
think, bro.
It's harder to be unbeaten in this club.
Imagine
than it
any
was back
Liverpool fan or any Liverpool team who've never won the Premier League.
They don't care.
They do not give a damn about.
then. Bro,
it.
as long as they could lose 7 games.
They don't
If
care.
they win the league, they don't care.
Fam, if they win the league, they're already celebrating from then. Even if there's, like you're saying, if they win the league from 6 games ago, then that means they're getting drunk for the next 6 weeks. They're turning up.
But
it's
that's
a
the
wrap.
thing. But for me,
But when did you guys think the title race was over?
a few weeks ago,
Bro,
after the Christmas,
I promise you,
That Leicester
for
game.
me, it was the Christmas. If they got through this Christmas
it wasn't
period,
even Leicester.
Because I'll be honest, if
after
Leicester
they
won,
beat-
if Leicester won that, and then the gap would have been down.
yeah, but you know what it is with Liverpool? They could drop again. You could
Yeah,
drop
but you know
against
what it is?
anyone.
No. When they beat Sheffield United at home, that was after they come out the Club World Cup. They've come out that Christmas period. That was the final game. Like, what was it? New Year's Day.
Yeah.
After that, I saw that. I was like, yeah, it's done.
And that's a
It's
tough
done.
Yeah. Sheffield United team.
And it was a tough game in the end. It ended up being
game,
1-0.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, yeah, it's done now.
Because you were thinking
can't
if they
be
come
caught.
out,
That was it. That was the storm.
Yeah.
Man, I was expecting them to drop round them times. Do you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
they won every game in December besides the Villa game. The Villa game's the only game they lost. That was it. And that was that game when they played
the young G's.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
you know
it.
what I mean, they're bare Frankies out there. They're bare Franks.
Yeah, bare
Bare
Franks.
Bare
Bare
Franks.
Franks.
So, but either way, when are they playing City?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Like February or something. Is it? No.
No,
Man
no,
United.
no.
Is Man United playing?
Man United, Liverpool.
But don't get the Man United.
Hey, fams, what are we gonna do about that?
Huh?
So what we?
Nah, Man United.
What, you
could-
lot, what, for the game?
Yeah, man.
What, you want to watch it?
No, I'm just saying what we're gonna get battered.
Cool.
Bro, all I'm
I
saying
was
is,
gonna say you watched the
all
game,
I'm
but, you know.
saying is, I'm waiting for Ole
Nah,
Gunnar.
yeah,
I'm waiting for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to say, yeah, well, let's see what reaction.
Do you know what? That's a great segue.
Liverpool played their strongest
That's
team.
a great
so, you know,
segue because
they're beginning to respect us.
that's a great segue because, bro, I don't know if you guys in the CheekySport audience have seen the interview after the Norwich game?
How can you win 4-0 and somehow still turn it into negative?
He told my mum. He told me to suck my mum, but
Yeah.
that's okay because I used to suck my mum when I was a baby. Stop.
Bro, you think, bro, just deep it.
just always said-
Bro, just deep
Bro.
it. How have you won 4-0 and somehow still managed to say something
Bro,
that has come
bro.
across negative in a press conference?
After bro said, "Oh, we just checked tactics for like 15 minutes before game
That
started."
is the wildest comment I've ever heard from a Manchester United manager. Do you know how?
And the bit that annoyed me.
Do you know how much of a loser mentality that is? Your biggest rivals, arguably, maybe Liverpool, Man City, but one of your 2 biggest rivals, you've gone on record and said, "Oh, they put out a really strong team against us. That shows that they respect us." Are you mad?
Are you mad?
You know that meme? We go, "Are you normal?
Are you normal?
Are you normal? Are you normal?"
Brother,
And you know the funniest thing is,
And he's smiling whilst he's saying
mad.
it. He's like, "Yeah, they really respect, bro."
That's so mad.
That's what a 10-year-old would say to his older brother.
That's
You're saying you're the little man.
mad.
Do you know how mad that is? And I feel sorry for you. lot.
You know what's more sad
You
about
shouldn't have to deal
You know
with
what's
that.
more sad about that? It would have only made more sense if he said that, and it could have been seen as like a sly dig, which he ain't even
It's
on
no
them levels.
dig.
He ain't even on them levels for that. But the only way that it could have been seen as that is if we played our kids. If we played our kids, and he said, they play their strongest team, so they respect us. Then you can kind of like
bro.
you could try, but I'm saying you can try and make
try
a
and spin
case
it.
that he's trying to be smart and trying to play mind games, bro. We played our best team, bro. Our best team out, and he
talking
done
about
that.
respect. De Bruyne said we just checked the thing 15 minutes before the game started. Quick thing.
Wait,
Quick
wait,
thing.
oh.
On the iPad. Boss
Hey,
man
he
posted
went-
on the
he went-
iPad.
he went,
The
what?
man them checked the target.
Phil Jones. Hey, bro, you know that game? I'm sorry. I've never seen Man United get cut through so easy than in that first half.
No.
I'll
Bro,
see
bro,
Phil Jones.
Bro, I'll be honest.
Phil Jones was OT bopping whilst
there's been a
De
game-
Bruyne went round him and slammed.
There's been-
Yeah, he's like,
Bro, there's been a game that we've even been worse at.
he should have gone uni.
It was that game when Man City a couple of years ago had like 35 passes and scored that goal.
Yeah.
Bro, that was when
That's when he won the league,
innit?
innit? But yeah.
But either way, Phil Jones, when that ball came over the top, bro, the way he was,
Oh, he looked like Maya Jama in the Release the Hounds.
Oh,
You see that clip?
that was mad still,
Bro. Nah, you know what it is, yeah.
bro. And the Jones thing.
You see something I think about United. I just
And then he
think,
pulled.
"Right,
Then he pulled.
man."
Hey, and then I don't know if
at
it
me
was a
now.
joke, but man pulled his hamstring.
Look at me.
Man pulled his hamstring from running. Bro, from running flat-footed, man pulled his hamstring.
That was too funny. You know, it's one of them fake hamstring ones. Like, oh yeah,
My hamstring.
that's why I fell over. But do you know, what I want to talk about is that VAR decision with Declan Rice.
Oh my gosh, we almost didn't have a VAR chat.
And we got to talk about one other thing after that. I want to talk about after.
Oh, we also got to talk about Barcelona as well.
And McBurney.
Yeah.
Oh, fam, this is
Bro,
mad.
okay, so let's talk about Declan Rice because, bro, because look, you know me, I'm a fantasy guy at the moment. Like I've got Henderson in my team. I've got Lundstrom.
Football fantasy.
So I'm a bit tipsy on the bus home, going out somewhere, and I look at my phone. I go, 93rd minute equaliser. That's 2 clean sheets down the drain. And then I just see it disappear. I was like, yeah. But then I get home, I was like, no, I'm actually upset, even though it helped me.
Yeah.
Because, bro, if that's handball,
That's
let's
mad.
just stop the game now. Because for me, the guy is running towards goal. The Sheffield United player heads the ball onto him. I'd say that much difference.
Fam.
And at speed. What does he do?
He can't move.
He can't move his arm. And it's, if anything, it probably would have hit another part of his body or would have hit the ground and he could have run with it.
More importantly, he said that the players do not like VAR.
I'm
the fans
sick and tired of it. I'm done.
It's getting
I'm
proper
finished.
bad.
Bro,
like.
just sack it off. Look, sometimes...
And that's the thing, Akeem, they can't sack it off, innit? Way too much investment into
Well, they could. I think they don't have to do it. After the end of the season, they're gonna have a conversation
Isn't this
about.
a trial period anyway?
It's a trial period, but it has to see out the season regardless.
Yeah, but for me, I reckon cut your losses. Be like, look, it's done. Sometimes you just need to
But I do
understand.
think the only way things like that's gonna work, and it really will be cut losses, is that everyone needs to speak out. Like all the managers and the players will need to come forward and say,
Bro,
do a vote.
I know that Southampton managed to like get something away from the game this weekend, yeah. But even that goal that they scored,
But when you,
I got to take away. It was mad, bro.
when you weigh up the pros and cons, like of course it's helped a lot of goals.
And I get it. It's like the smallest little offside margins. I get it, but it's getting
No,
ridiculous.
but it's mad now because you look at certain things. Like the one that really like made me go, I'm done with it now, is when the Grealish goal was given offside. When Wesley's and he was facing the other way, bro. It wasn't even the same phase of play, and they gave it offside. I saw that. I was like, get it off my screen.
This is mad.
Get rid of VAR.
But what when
bro?
you have something like Aubameyang's tackle, and it was a yellow card, and they got
bro,
rescinded
but that's
to red.
the thing. Like that's the good. That's where it comes
It
into
can be
play.
good.
That's where it comes into play. But for me, it's like there's too many negatives that outweigh the positives, in my opinion. Because I've come away from certain games looking at certain decisions. I've gone like, this is I'm actually
What's the
not
point?
enjoying it.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Because
It's
you
mad.
score a goal and then you got to wait 3 minutes.
That West Ham one was mad.
Mad.
David Moyes had his hand in the
Yeah,
air.
they all
He's
celebrating.
thinking victory. The fans
You know what
are
I
going
mean?
mad. I'm gonna lie, that looked heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That
of
looked
course.
heartbreaking.
But it's true what
That
Declan
looked
Rice
heartbreaking.
Declan Rice said. You've got fans celebrating a VAR decision going for them
Now you know.
in the
sure.
90th minute.
Yeah.
That's not football, bro.
It's a shame because
not football, I'm sorry.
VAR from that perspective is got like it's exciting only for a neutral. That's the only
Yes.
thing. So I was a neutral watching that game, yeah, and it was exciting in a sense. It was like, oh my days, they've actually. But
took away the goal.
when my team's involved, whether it goes against or for, I don't like that way. I think it's stupid, and it's like.
because
Can I just say one thing? That the rules are stupid as well.
Yeah.
That's
That
another
handball
thing.
rule.
But
Handball
wait,
rules
hold
run
on.
so dumb.
What do you want to do? Chop his arm off?
And to be
That
fair,
rule
and
is so
to
dumb.
be fair, it actually isn't VAR in that case. It is the rule.
No, I agree with that.
VAR is just what pulls it back to allow the goal to be
Exactly.
rescinded.
No, you're right. You're right.
So it's not actually VAR.
That rule is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But what annoys me about VAR is that you're wasting 2.5 minutes. The whole atmosphere's gone in the.
But you know
stadium.
that handball rule. If you notice, like the way defenders now need to like. Before a striker shoots, they've got to do like
Yeah,
they've got to do that,
and it affects
And
their
it's like-
balance.
and
It affects the balance.
Yeah,
And,
and it's like now they've got to do that because now strikers aren't stupid. They're just like,
okay, let me whack it against your
whack
arm.
against the arm, penalty, pens. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is mad.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you know what I'm
annoys me,
saying?
man.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like playing patball back in the days, like obs.
Obs.
Obs,
straight
bro.
obs.
No, but do you know what it is? Defenders now, for me,
obs.
defenders have grown up learning how to beat an offside trap with a player. They've got to change up the whole thing because now they're thinking maybe my armpit keeps him onside.
Side or my finger.
Yeah.
On
Do you
my
know what I mean?
nose.
Yeah.
It's
It's like you, the way,
mad.
or strikers even, they're like, I have to maybe step a yard back to guarantee I'm onside.
Fam.
Whereas back in the day, like you've grown up learning how to like beat an offside trap. Now you suddenly have to adapt the whole playing style that you've
That's
adopted
actually
over
mad.
your years, and suddenly now you're like, okay, now I need to like. I mean, it changes the whole way The game is played.
Yeah.
So I'm done with it, man.
Listen, you guys, let us know your thoughts of VAR. You ain't want to
some breaking news.
What's going on?
Valverde sacked from Barcelona.
Oh yeah. It's been
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that is
already-
official though. It's
Oh, it's official. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
obviously we've heard that this was bound to happen. Apparently it was because they lost in the semi-finals and of a cup game.
To Atletico Madrid.
Atletico, yeah.
But now they're saying
Because they're on level points in the
La
league.
Liga.
Yeah, but Real Madrid did it awful as well.
But now they're saying the new managers are likely to be Xavi and Iniesta.
But apparently Xavi didn't want to be a manager.
Yeah, I think
That's
he
what
said
I
he's
heard.
not ready or
He's
something.
not ready
I'm
for
assuming
Yeah.
it's because he's not
Again,
ready.
this is one of them ones where it could also go horribly wrong. Or
But did you know that? Sorry, you know, like when I watched that Take the Ball, Pass the Ball, Pep Guardiola's movie about Barcelona, like.
it's good, yeah.
Yeah, sick. Xavi's like his young G. Like Xavi used to basically implement,
Well, pick up the coins in that.
like everything. Like everything.
I
You know,
agree.
like Pep's got Cruyff kind of thing. It's like like
He was
apparently
like, he's understudied, learning.
like,
from him.
literally, everyone was like, like they actually since he's been playing, they said they've been basically making it for Xavi to be the next Barcelona manager from when he used to play.
Yeah.
like he used to sit there
Bro,
with Pep.
bro,
Pep used to show man everything.
Bro,
like,
he should understand
he's
Barcelona
actually
better than anyone.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I'm
basically
saying?
supposed to be
Him and Iniesta.
But
will
I just think it's a bit too soon. But I know that.
But that's they've done it before. Though.
But the
They've
reason
done Luis
why-
Enrique, they had
Yeah.
Frank Rijkaard.
Yeah.
Who else did they have?
Obviously, even Guardiola himself.
Yeah,
but
Guardiola
the reason
himself as well. Yeah, of course.
But the
yeah.
only reason why
they've already announced a new manager still.
oh
Who is
thank
it?
God, who is it?
Kike Setan.
Football gonna announce Poch.
Ain't that the meat?
Football gonna announce Poch.
Why
Ain't that the
is
meat
that about
substitute?
you?
Ain't that the meat substitute? Satan,
No,
What'd you say?
Satan, isn't it?
Satan. Do you not know about Satan?
Do you not know about Satan?
Bro, you don't know about Satan,
Nah.
bro.
It's like a meat substitute.
I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
yeah. Vegan.
Do I
thing.
look like
Yeah,
I look like?
so I'm trying to, see all the comments, trying to lose a
And
bit
the
of
£10
weight.
pounds. The camera adds £10.
Yeah,
By the way.
that's it. And me and Jermaine are on this fitness thing now. So.
Hey. I know. You know, I can't even tell it. They'll be like, "Sure you are."
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah,
Of course you are.
Walk into the chip shop. Yeah,
Fitness.
Fitness, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, I
yeah.
thought they were gonna announce Poch, innit?
Oh, no.
But why? Why are you worried? Poch is not going to come to Man United because we got Oli.
No,
Anyway,
summer.
Anyway, moving on.
summer.
I wanted just
Yeah.
to randomly say this just because it's come up is like proper trendy.
You sound like
Yeah.
Storms there. And
And
what I was trying to... Sound like Flirty, backwards flow. Yeah,
backwards flow.
Backwards flow.
Basically, Neil Warnock was on Talksport, yeah,
Oh, cool. Here we go.
and he ranked the top 5 Premier League managers of all time.
No,
Let me just tell you the top 5, that he gave on Talksport. Number 1, Arsene Wenger. Number 2, Pep Guardiola. Number 3, Jurgen Klopp. Number 4, Sir Alex Ferguson. And 5, Mourinho.
Oh, he's mocked it.
They mocked it now because
that's the wrong way
I
round.
watched a proper thing and he actually did that the other way round.
Is
He
it?
started from the bottom, so he said Arsene Wenger first,
Okay.
But he
and
meant
he
that
said
as
Mourinho last.
So he
Right,
meant
so what does that
as
mean?
in-
So what? Is that
so-
So
number
Arsene
one.
Wenger's 5th, not first.
So they've done it
Okay,
They
dirty.
so-
said him first. They done him
So
first.
that means he's saying Mourinho's the best.
Yeah.
And then Alex Ferguson. Okay, that makes
That makes more sense to me.
So why are they turning it around?
It's Talksport, bro. That's what they do. You know what I mean?
They're trying to mess up.
He hates Talksport.
No, I don't hate them, but you know what I mean.
You know, you just
I
like-
see
you know,
Simon
you just-
Jordan. I can't even say
I
words.
can't even say nothing.
You little fake tan, bro.
Listen,
I see. You know that
No,
Met
listen.
Police program. He was on it because someone nabbed his watch in Croydon.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's like, police. I've just had my £100 watch stolen. Probably an insurance job. Anyway,
Oh my days.
um,
What was it? That was the last thing.
no, we need to talk about McBurney quickly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I don't know if a lot of you
explain
guys have
what
seen.
happened.
So what's happened is Oliver McBurney played for Swansea last season, top striker, all of that. They had their big derby against Cardiff on the weekend,
Yeah.
and he was
upset about it.
he,
was mad
he
upset
I
about
was
it in the
I
group
was
chat.
fuming because he's there in the crowd with the Swansea fans. I love seeing that. You're at a new club, but you're coming back to show your old club love.
Of course.
It's probably like one of the best things to see as a football fan. He's in there, bucket out on,
Bucket,
loving
yeah,
it.
chilling,
Apparently
the
he's
cash.
done some like middle
finger.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, but now apparently like he's got in trouble for this because But bro's in a concourse singing
I
songs.
know.
That is what football should be about. What was the gesture? Was it at middle finger?
Yeah, I thought it was.
No, it wasn't. He was.
I thought it was a toss-up. I thought it was.
No, it was like, it was that.
Like, come on.
Like that.
To, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah. And it's
what I
like,
mean?
and it's like the dumb thing is like,
Everyone does that.
Are we expecting players to be robots? Yeah. Like they can't go watch the game with their mates. What is it? The North Wales derby or the
It's a big derby. It's
bro,
a big derby
and that game is a big game, innit?
Yeah,
Swansea
huge.
versus Cardiff. It's a
massive.
huge game.
Even though the stadium was a bit empty, but you know.
It's a huge game. Do you know what I mean?
Bro,
and it's like.
You guys don't think it should have been a professional one?
No, but bro,
I don't care.
Bro, why is he got to be professional?
For what?
Do you know what annoys me?
Because he still plays.
Bro, do you know what annoys me? Do you know what, Jack? Do you know what someone said on Twitter? Yeah, someone said, the reason why Oli McBurney should get banned for this is because he's supposed to be a role model for kids. Says who? Why do we assume that these footballers want to be role model? Bro,
I don't.
These times they're looking at say, I am not a role model.
Yeah, they're not a role model.
I'm a football fan.
Honestly, when I was growing up, I would have looked at Mark Viduka and like base my life around Mark Viduka.
No, and then I said,
Robbie Fowler used to do lines of, you know,
or flour.
Hey, flour.
Do you think I was gonna go out and do that? No.
But you know what? Someone said something similar like that and said, why are they supposed to be, they're not supposed to be role models. They're like, no, it's your duty when you become a footballer that you have to be, you are
to
forced
an extent,
to be.
yes, but when it's meaningless, childish stuff like that, bro, for me, I would encourage stuff like that.
Do you know what they expect? Or these fans expect players to go home, watch football, get up, go training, go back home,
you can't
sit
eat
and watch
anything bad. You're not allowed a pizza.
Can't
you're not
do
allowed anything
anything.
bad. No.
You can't.
I think it's just the fact he swore, innit?
Nah,
but
bro,
you know,
no. It's all. Trust me, people.
We see so much ex-footballers go to games.
No, it's the fact that he was amongst the fans.
I love that though. I love that. I love this game when I see that.
I know,
because for me, I'm like, I don't care.
It's just a swearing part.
Alright, but Jermaine, what if he doesn't want?
These kids' parents don't swear at yard.
Yeah, what if he doesn't want to be? What if he doesn't want? What if he doesn't want to be?
Sometimes the youth swear.
A little F word and an S word.
That's that 6-year-old swear, man, at a football game. Like, oh my gosh! Did you ever see that they got what's my guy from Everton? My guy. Oh.
What, Richarlison?
No.
What, a player or
player.
Calvert-Lewin.
No. This guy plays like a wing back, like a.
Oh, what? Sidibe?
No.
Baines.
Luca Dean.
Dean.
Not Luca Dean. No, it's not Luca Dean.
Oh, it's Coleman.
Coleman.
Oh, Seamus Coleman.
Yeah. Coleman, my guy, yeah? he's walking down the tunnel and one little kid starts swearing at him.
I heard, yeah.
I think it's a Merseyside derby, yeah. Like, man starts swearing at him. He's like, bro, who's this little kid talking to? Like, he starts screwing up to him, innit? He's like, like, I've heard you just mad greasing him up. And obviously he got in trouble, like, he's sizing up to a 6-year-old and that. But bro, I've been there when them youths are kind of savage.
Yeah, like, what are you talking to? Who's your dad?
Yeah. Dad's just chilling there. Like,
tell him, son.
What was that
Good
for?
one, son.
Yeah, that's it.
Good one,
He's there
son.
with his phone out. I'm so proud. Well, I see, but I remember one time. Fulham, when we got relegated, like the first time we got relegated, the players went for a team dinner, like a end of year dinner, like celebrate. Like, you're allowed to go and have a drink. Okay, you done all for
No, you can't.
I saw the comments going like, you lot are out celebrating whilst we're 18th in the league. This is ridiculous. Like, look at you, Woodrow, drinking your beer on a Saturday. You should be in bed for training. And then he coming back going like, I don't have training till Monday. Like, why are you getting on to me? Like, why are you getting on to me? Like, leave me alone. And I agree. You need to have a life outside football.
Is there any unruly Premier League players? I don't even know.
All of them, fam.
No, proper.
Do you know the
ones who proper don't care?
Do you know I used to Colin Cousin Richards, do you remember him? He was great. He looked like he'd shot you a brick after the game as well. You know what I mean? In the duffel bag, he'd be moving weight, doing county lines when he does away games. He's doing county lines, mate. You know what
I don't know, man. The thing is, I do agree with you guys. I think footballers should be humans. Yeah, like,
but
I agree, bro. Everyone has to be human.
What's your opinion?
You got to find him for swearing.
What's your opinion, though? Even away from swearing.
No bans, though. No bans.
Of this whole subject, yeah, stepping away from swearing and just talking about focus. What's your thoughts on people like Memphis Depay and Jesse Lingard, who's doing a lot of social? Do you think do you think that's also something? From a role model perspective.
Yeah. How long are we going for? 1 hour, okay.
The one thing I'd say about Memphis, allow the rapping.
Cuz.
Allow the rapper, because you can't rap.
I don't know. Memphis thinks he's Scarface.
Yeah, that is mad.
Yeah, but why not? If he wants to be, why can't he do that?
I watched the video, which starts with the phone
plane.
outside, goes through the door, goes low into the bedroom, panels round to the left,
His yacht looks
and he's
dead.
there, and he's there lying on the bed saying, "Don't worry, I'll be back from injury soon." I'm thinking wrong.
No.
So he told his bedroom, "Yo, take my phone.
Get the Ronin out.
Get the Ronin out. Yeah. Get out the door.
Ronin,
And then come in. Make sure when you get to like there, pan to the left. I'll be ready. Like that's mad.
No.
Put that on the socials.
He's that guy. That guy is minor sauce. He's got minor sauce,
Bro.
You know what I mean?
He thinks he's so saucy, brother.
But no, his swag's mad. Have you seen his bedroom? You see all his coats and that. It's just, bro.
He just thinks he's
it looks like, you know, them Peter demonstrations, and they got like all the suits and that. It looks like one of them, bro.
This is so drippy. Yeah, Memphis.
Your drips run out, mate.
Your drips run out, mate. Anyway, that's it. Gonna close the faucet on that one. Make sure you guys leave us a comment about this weekend's big game. Obviously, United.
Oh yeah, Fulham are 1-0, by the way. But
you want to do it up there?
No, it's cool.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm tired.
How's it looking right now? Yeah, man.
Fourth in the league with 7 points.
People don't know. It's mad late.
Yeah,
right
10:30.
Fourth in the league, yeah?
Yeah, fourth in the league. 7 points off Leeds in second. 8 points off West Brom.
So you guys are playoff.
Mitrovic
playoff
might be
is a
out.
definite
Mitrovic might be out for a while though, which is a
I know
big
that
deal.
burned. Yeah, I know that.
That hurts. That hurts. That muck burns. That muck burns. Anyway, on that note,
all right. Listen. Make sure you guys leave us a comment predicting the score.
What's your prediction? Man United, Liverpool. Quick.
Oh, good shout.
United 2-1.
Oh, you said this about Liverpool. Oh,
Man don't even believe that.
I said Tottenham will win on the weekend.
I don't care. Someone has to beat Liverpool.
Jermaine looks like he's had 7 zoots, bro.
Yeah. Massive Man United. Yeah, Man
Someone
United
has to
1-0. Man United 1-0.
Liverpool.
United
Someone.
won. Me, of course. You think you're not going to go Anfield and win?
Bro, we held him to a draw at Old Trafford. We held him to a draw still.
Oh, get out. Do me a favour, please. Get out of here.
Hey.
2-1 Liverpool.
2 Liverpool, man.
Anyway.
Make sure you guys leave us a comment in the description below.
Give us a prediction. Let us know your prediction.
You've been here with myself, Big J. It's me.
Big J. CheekySport Keem.
Love Island Jake.
Hey, man, make sure you follow the stories.
Catch the
man.
stories, man.
Over and out. Peace.
Nah, baby.